Hello, testing. Okay. Excellent. Testing audio. Testing audio. Okay, cool. Testing audio. Okay. I think I fixed the sound issue, by the way. So there shouldn't be any more microphone issues. Period. Yeah, and sorry there was no stream yesterday. I think I implied on Tuesday there would be. But I was behind on a bunch of my like housework and stuff, and so I was just like, whatever. I just didn't stream, and I streamed 4 days in a row before that, so I don't feel too well. I do feel a little bad. I feel a little bad because I think I didn't say that I was going to take a day off, because I decided kind of at the last minute. Even prepping for this stream was hard. I have like a million stacks of dragon rot. I'm like consumed by dragon rot. Wait. Oh, I actually just booted up Sekiro. Sorry, 1 second. Let's just say I've been playing something in the background. Where is it? Wrong game. Reminds me a lot of Dark Souls 2, actually, Sekiro does. Where is it? Come on. There we go. Yeah, sorry, we're slow start today. Yep. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, well. Slow as we are to get things started, at least they finally are started. Yeah, I've had lots of other issues too, like my footage drive is like so full. Oh, come on. Online's on. No! Forgot about online. But anyway, I was thinking about Sekiro. Gosh, I'm just fumbling all over the place right now. But anyway, the thing about Sekiro is, yeah, it's like it does feel kind of cheap to me, not to be like rude, because it is a fun game. I'm having fun with it, but it feels like it costs less to make than Dark Souls 2. Sorry, I'm gnashing on a little bread. Having myself a little snack here. Yeah, like I said, I got a million stacks of dragon rot right now. I'm literally just like full of dragon rot. But you know what they say, it's always darkest before the soul, or whatever. However that saying goes. As John Dark Souls says, it's always darkest before the soul. The sad thing is, not only did I not stream yesterday, I didn't even get that much done. I got like some stuff done. Come on. I'm poisoned. Why don't I just Dark Fog him? This sucks. Finally. Yep, okay, so I poisoned him and now he runs. I was like, this is too hot for me. Problem is, if you don't poison him, he'll backstab you. If you don't poison him or make him run, he'll backstab you right here. Boom. So you kind of have to deal with him. And one thing I can do is I can hit the shortcut door here. Maybe. That'll at least save you some time. Should be down here. Where is he? Come on. Wow, this is just awesome. Yeah, just take all of my HP, please. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got plenty. I got plenty. We'll hit the shortcut door, I guess. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Yeah, thanks, man. I was wondering where you were. I don't think the shortcut door is faster. Where is it? Where even is it? It's, no, it's here. No. It's over here. Oh, my dragon rot. My dragon rot is so high. My stacks of dragon rot. Okay, well, that's okay. We still got everything ready to go. Yeah, I've been having issues sleeping and all that, but you know, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, now I think we just run, or no, because there's one hedgehog here, so I think we can't urine the hedgehog, right? So if we can't urine the hedgehog, since we can't urine the hedgehog, I think our only option is to... Oh. What up, brother? Come on. Oh, that's right, we can't... Okay. Never mind, I have to deal with this one. Maybe I can urine these? I don't know. Let's find out. Actually. Didn't work? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. The urine does work on them. What? How come urine hasn't worked at all on them? How come my experience has been that urine just doesn't work on them then? That's so weird. I swear I tried urine earlier and it just didn't work. It just didn't do anything. Yeah, I killed the guy on the horse in Sekiro finally. Bye-bye. Okay, hopefully that counts. We'll find out later. But hopefully that counts. Hopefully that counts as rescuing a knight. Okay, now we go from here. We go back out to the main area. Oh, I didn't rest. Oh well. And we go through to the... We get the key. And then it's time for Frozen Outskirts. Everyone's favorite thing, Frozen Outskirts. My favorite thing, Frozen Outskirts. Frozen Outskirts. The place where dreams come true. Which is an interesting way of putting it. The place where true muster. Where the true power of the human spirit is tested. And it's delightful red phantoms. Jeez, that will do you here, huh? Oh, ironically, the dog is the one who doesn't get yearned. Okay. Meta yearns. Okay. Give me the Frozen Outskirts. Does anyone remember that pumpkin game? Does anyone remember that? The pumpkin game where it's like the pumpkins are like, give me the pudding. And you give him the pudding. And if you don't give him the pudding, he like screams. He's like, no, I don't want that. Or something. A really funny game. From years and years ago. It's like a 2 decades old. That like dumb Flash game. No? Anyone? Yeah, I mean, you know, I wouldn't expect a YouTube chat to have that grasp of fine culture like that. So it's like a pumpkin comes into the restaurant, and they're like, "Give me the steak," and then you give them the steak, or they yell at you or whatever. It's a real thing. It's a very real thing. Very legitimate. Totally legitimate thing. Undoubtedly true. And real. And not at all made up. In any way. No, it's real. It is real. It is very real. It is too real, actually. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, sometimes things get too real, you know. Well, that's too real for you, right there. What's up, man? How you doing? Okay, we drop the thing. Go through the door. Hit the bonfire. Okay. Ready for Frozen Outskirts? Ready for the best part of the run? Frozen Outskirts. You ready to find out who the real Frozen Outskirts were all along? Let's see. Iron Crown. Or no, that's Sunken Crown. Iron Crown. Oh, cool. Dinner. Dinner. So, what's for dinner? Is that track? You get where I'm going with that? So you wonder what's for dinner. Is that what's going on? You're all like, I wonder what's for dinner. And then your roommate or oh, cool. And then your roommate or whatever is like, I just wonder what Ganon's up to. Is that roughly what's going on? And then you tell your roommate, you're like, this piece is what all warriors strive for. Dude, that's a lot of dashes, wow. That's like... That wow. So that's more. I think that's more DoorDashes than DoorDash has existed. Like if you did one DoorDash a day, that's longer. That's more years than DoorDash has existed. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot. Wow. Jeez. And you don't end up making that much, I don't think, either, with DoorDash. Well, hey. I wonder if he takes any days off. Like, I legitimately wonder what his schedule looks like. What that person's schedule looks like. Although you have to give DoorDash that, it doesn't, I guess you can choose when you want to do it, right? So that's actually kind of nice. Like, very few jobs give you the opportunity to choose when you work. So, even if you're like, the problem is when you take maintenance into account, yeah. When you take maintenance and gas into account, you probably don't make very much with DoorDash. You probably make, like, shockingly little, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you made, if somebody doing DoorDash didn't, in some cases, make below minimum wage, or only, like, $10 an hour. And again, I guess maybe you get really efficient at it over time. And it's not so bad. But I've heard lots of... As far as I know, the math on it doesn't quite check out. But at the same time, it still sounds better than a lot of jobs. Still sounds much better than so many jobs, honestly. See, I could get in on that hustle, but I don't even have a car. So, if I want to get somewhere, I gotta take the train. Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad when I really think about it. I don't know, it might be really competitive too. I don't know. It's an interesting question. There's probably more problems with it than it sounds like there are. Like what happens when you go to a restaurant and the restaurant's like no or something, or they get it wrong or whatever. I don't know. No, people are weird. But it's not that big an issue. Oh, this way. Yeah, freedom. Expenses. Yeah, the freedom of expenses. The freedom of having expenses, yes. I mean, actually, I've driven a car before and it is kind of nice. So... I don't want to be like, oh, cars are bad, because I have had a car in the past, but... Where is it? Please. Oh, okay, I'm lost already. There it is, never mind. That's only 2 horses. That's a 2-horse setup. They call me Dell of 2 horses for my complete ability to fight only 2 horses in the Frozen Outskirts. Very gifted. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the next blizzard because I don't want to fight a third. I don't know, I've never used them. I've legitimately never used them because their moveset is like crap. Their moveset is actually really bad. People say their moveset is so good, and I think it's actually really bad. Silver Tracer is poison, and then Gold Tracer is damage, and Gold Tracer has like a strong attack is good or something. But the actual weapon itself, I think, is relatively bad, to be honest with you. It's not something where I say to myself, oh yes, you know, the Gold Tracer, this amazing weapon. It's like, I think it's outclassed by Falchion or something, but it has its own advantages. There are things you can do with it, I think. Like you can get it and then like not upgrade it and it's okay, or something like that. One of those kinds of scenarios. Oh yeah, I forgot about the knight here. Uh-oh. Come here. Well, this guy's pretty easy. Oh. Oh, jeez. That's just miserable. Okay, now. Hold the O-ring. Let's bright bug him. I'm feeling lucky today. Fire rapier. Or fire thing. Fire ice rapier. Fire rapier. Yeah, we got it all covered. Okay. So I guess we don't denial him then. I don't even remember what it does. I don't even know what it does. I think I've never used it. I think I looked at the scaling and I was like, oh, it's bad. I never used it. I never tried it out. I think Goldenstone treasures aren't as bad as I think they are or something. I don't know. The biggest problem with it is you have to kill what? You have to kill the stupid... You have to kill Artorias to get them. And it's like, if you're killing Artorias, it's already too late. You know what I mean? Like, if you need a weapon that's as good as them... Like, even if they were good, you would need a weapon as good as them to kill Artorias. Because he's such a pain. He's not really that bad, but he's this sort of boss where it's like... and you have to kill the stupid Guardian, too. Why? Why? Okay, why did they screw that up? 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 Why exactly did I screw that up? Just right off the rip. Just screwed that up right off the rip. Yeah, there used to not be a Popeyes in my state. Like a long time ago, there just wasn't a Popeyes in my state. Or there was one in the airport or something like that. But I think that changed like years and years ago. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, there actually was a Popeyes later, but it was really far south. Like really, really, really far south. Not really far south, because there's a Jack in the Box. Which I don't even know if you have a Jack in the Box where you live. There's a Jack in the Box all the way in the very, very southern tip of the state. And there's a Jack in the Box really far to the north in the state above us. But then there's no Jack in the Box in the city for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. Why is there no Jack in the Box in the city? I don't know. I don't know how it works. They don't explain this stuff to me. I would love to know why there's no Jack in the Box in the city, but there's a Jack in the Box directly to the north. And a Jack in the Box really far to the south. Maybe it's taxes. I don't know. Whatever. And there's plenty of McDonald's here, so it can't be that bad. Can't be that big of an issue. I kind of doubt that, honestly. Very strange, though. Oop. Well, there goes my opportunity to perfect the first time the come on. Well, I think he does just like a billion damage to me. I like how he does just a billion damage to me. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. So every time I've eaten a Jack in the Box, I guess there's Jack in the Boxes to the west too. I don't even know what's going on. It makes no sense. There's freaking Jack in the Boxes. It's in the state to the west of me too, like this very sparsely populated state. The state that is like, well, my state is actually really sparsely populated too, but I live in a massive city. I live in like the one city, the biggest city between Denver and Las Vegas. And there's like a million and there's this one type of fast food joint called a Jack in the Box is in every direction of me except in my city for some reason, and I just don't understand why that would ever be the case. What possible explanation there could be for that? It's like there's like there's like, you know, 5 KFCs or something in my city, and like 0 KFCs in half the places I'm talking about, and yet there's a Jack in the Box in a bunch of these places and not in my city, and it makes no sense. It's like some Freakonomics. Well, all these states are mountainous. Uh-oh. Forgot about the kick. Oh shit, I'm dead. Ah. I'm like really stupid. I didn't refresh my thingamajig. Yeah, it's like weird. It's just weird as hell. Yeah, no Hungry Jacks, I guess. You can't go to Hungry Jacks in your city. Everyone's like, "Oi, mate, we need some Hungry Jacks," and then you're like, "Nor." Sorry. That's Hungry Jacks is what they call Burger King in Australia. Or I think it's Burger King. I'm not sure if it's Burger King or if it's a different chain. I believe it's Burger King. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a Carl. Maybe it might be Carl's Jr. There's another restaurant that there's not that many of. Yeah, exactly. You were like, Nor. Nor is probably the funniest thing about the Australian dialect because it's actually very feminine. It's like extremely feminine. It's like ridiculously effeminate. It's like something that women say. They're like, "Oh, Nor." I think most people don't realize that. They're just like, "Ah, nah." Oof. Well. These horses, man. I'm like back at square one here. Oh, come on. Come on. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah. Don't worry about it, game. Just have another one. Just spawn another one. Yeah, why not? It's like I killed that one too slow. Just spawn another. Yeah, I'm really glad horses aren't real. That's true, yeah. That's actually a really good point. It'd be really awful if horses were real. I wonder if I can... Actually, let me try to urine them. They're just like skeletons. They're made up, and they don't really exist. And that's really good. That's really good news. I would hate to actually see a horse in real life. That sounds scary. Sounds absolutely terrifying. Legend has it they have these big long eyelashes, and they're really bizarre animals. But I'm glad they don't exist. Ah. This isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm not gonna bright bug the boss either. I'm gonna whatever. I'm gonna denial the boss. Yeah, there's a Burger King really close to where I live. It's actually just down the street from where I live. There's actually a bunch of fast food joints near where I live. It's kind of weird. There's the McDonald's just over near the store, near the one store. There's a Taco Bell. Oh, come on. Okay, okay, this is bad. Okay, why? Why I'm just doing it wrong. I'm just doing the setup wrong. I just had the setup wrong. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'll try the... No, wait a minute. I'm just doing the setup wrong. This is like so dumb. Like, I hate this boss. It's like the worst boss of the game or something. It's like, teacher, can I be excused from the frigid outskirts, please? Can I please be excused from the frigid outskirts? It's like I go to the local, like, lord or whatever. I'm like a peasant in England, in medieval England. I'm like, sir, my family, they haven't eaten in weeks. Oh, you've never done this boss? Yeah, it's awful. This boss is absolutely awful. It's the worst boss in the game. It's really not. Actually, I think probably Alana's worse. Very bad. Very, very terrible boss. See if that works. Nope, does not work. Okay, whatever. We'll just run past it. Ah, man. Okay, yeah, well, they don't want you to do that. They're like, no, sorry, you can't do that. We got close. I got close to the area. Yes, this is the worst boss in the game. You get a key from the area with 2 Flexile sentries. So there's a door near the second bonfire where you can there's a door near the first bonfire or near the second bonfire where you can where you can get a key with like it's closed and you have to light torches, right? So you have to clear the snow and then light the torches, and then there's 2 Flexile sentries and a key inside, and when you get the key you can then lock this door. And then in the door is the coffin, and then the coffin takes you to this crap hole. To this totally terrible crap hole that everybody hates. It's called the Frozen Outskirts, and there's a bunch of buildings and nothing. And a bunch of angry horses that stab you in the face with their evil talons or whatever. And they rip your guts out or whatever. They're just bad. They're the most evil organisms you can imagine. Ah, come on, I accidentally triggered one. No, why? Why do they screw it up? And if you screw up even a little tiny bit, they're completely intolerable. Like I did just now. Yes. If they were like the boss horse, that would be really awesome. But they're not. They're not like the boss horse. They're like something different. And so dealing with them is like a form of torture or something. They got Saddam Hussein on the moon playing Frozen Outskirts, I guess. Is my guess. Come on. My wife's like, you gotta kill those horses. My wife, who I haven't seen in 10 years, is like, you gotta kill the horses, champ. I'm like, yes, 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 madam. Yep, every boss, every new game. Why not? Let's just go for it. Oh boy. Why? Why did I get 2 horses? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve that? What did I do? What did I do wrong to deserve that? How did I earn that? How did I earn 2 horses there? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Did I kill a man in a previous life? Is that what happened? Did I murder someone in another life, in another reality? Is my karmic debt that great? See, all the Buddhas I carve, they're symbols of wrath. That's a Sekiro reference. That's what the craftsman says. He's like, every Buddha I make is a symbol of wrath because of my great karmic debt. That's me. That's me. Right now. It's like at the end of Undertale. Anyone else ever played Undertale? It's like at the end of Undertale. Where your karmic debt is so high that even the weakest monster can fight you. Or whatever. Maybe horses are a symbol of karma. They're a symbol of karmic debt. See, I gotta wait for this. So I have a setup here for only 2 horses, and it's you gotta wait, but you gotta wait for the snow to subside twice. And so if you do it faster, if you just go for it and gun it, you can do it. You can only fight like 3 horses, but to be honest, I don't know. I'd almost rather wait, but it makes me look bad when I'm just standing there waiting for the snow to subside. I feel like that makes me look bad. I feel like it makes me look lazy and funny looking. Come on. And the Zomber too, why not? Well, thank you, Mr. Horse. Okay. Yeah, see, I only got 1. So I think what happened is I crossed over in the middle of the fight with the first horse. I crossed over the trigger because there's a spawn trigger for them. So you cross a line in the sand, the snow, I suppose. And what happens is another horse magically shows up. I saw a video on it, right? And so the idea being is that if you want to fight, so if you cross the trigger twice or you cross 2 different triggers, you'll get 2 different horses, right? It's sort of the idea. Yes, and this is the 5th new game. So there's only 3 more to go. So wait a minute, yeah. So next cycle will be 6. So once I kill Aldia, we'll move on to 6. And then there's 7. And then 8. Yeah, wow, so this was really, yeah. So 6, 7, 8. But I still have to kill these. I still have to kill 3 more bosses, including this one. So it's not like it's over yet. Come on. What are you doing? There you are. Please just charge me, sir. Oh. Ah. What a scumbag. Oh, man. Oh, man. You should be banned. Okay, I didn't trigger the whatever it's called. That's really good. So I think we're in a straight shot here. There it is. Yep. Yes, every boss, every new game cycle has been tiresome, but no, I'm gonna get another horse. Watch. Yep, another horse. Yeah, such a lovely area indeed. Ready your room at the Hotel Frozen Outskirts. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Yeah, they hide the fact. Oh, come on. That it's so cheaply designed and made. Oop. Where? Oh, you dumb horse. Fudge. There we go. Yep, dodge that. There we go. Jeez. My god. Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll vacation out here. Yeah, well, good luck. Keep waiting. It's never happening. Yeah, they're never gonna apologize for this place. They know what they did and they're gonna get away with it. They're like Patrick Bateman. Or whatever. They're like the guy at the end of Pulp Fiction. This area is postmodernist. Okay. Finally. This area is full-blown postmodernist. That's what's really going on here, is postmodernism. That's what they don't tell you. They're like... That's what's really going on here, is postmodernism. This is postmodernist game design. What if we just made our game, like, torture or something? And that's what they say. What if we just had a bunch of blizzards and stuff and a bunch of horses? I think that's postmodernism, right? Am I wrong? You know, blizzards and horses. Blizzards, horses. Chlamydia modernized? I don't get it. I don't get the joke, honestly. Oh, come on. It's New Game Plus 7? Or it's New Game Plus 5. This is New Game Plus 5. Come on, what's he doing? Oh, there he... Oh, shoot. Shoot. Uh-oh, I'm screwed. This attempt is over, probably. Shoot, okay. That is barely... Okay. Yes, poor Frozen Outskirts. Poor Frozen Outskirts. The poor Frozen Outskirts. It's like me, I got the dragon rot. I got the hardcore dragon rot. We'll get this. We'll get this. Eventually we'll get this. Eventually we will get this. I think what I need to do is I just need to bright bug it. I don't really need to... Okay, wait. Whatever. I probably need 3 weapons anyway. Just in case. Yeah, see, I'm gonna live in a ream. Because they're weak to fire. Is why. So I think lightning would do slightly less. Not a whole lot less. But like maybe a little tiny bit less. I could be wrong. My suspicion is that when YouTubers fight this boss, what they do is they just like cheat engine and warp to it. If I'm gonna be real with you. And then on top of that, the horses are weak to dark. Because I cannot have, I find it hard to believe that YouTubers are putting up with these areas like over and over and over again. I secretly suspect that like every YouTuber is like full-blown cheating. Just like cheat engineering to every boss. And then just killing them. And then just killing the boss or something. After having done this many times. My secret suspicion. Well, I could be wrong. Who knows? Kind of unfair for me to accuse people of cheating. Oop. When I have no actual evidence, but, you know. Just a hunch. Yes. Are you sure lightning's better for the boss? Are you just like 100% sure? Are you staring on a stack of Bibles if that's true? Who knows? I don't want to put people on blast or imply that people are cheating without evidence. To be honest, it's not nice of me to do. Not polite for me to do. And they're more successful than me too, so that's the irony. It's like, there you go. But I do have my suspicions. I have a very real suspicion. Yeah, like every Soulsborne YouTuber, that none of them ever fight like anything. None of them fight like any of the enemies. Well, I guess for DS1 and DS3, the runbacks are really good. For DS2, the runback's really bad, right? So like Frozen Outskirts is really, really terrible. Then again, maybe, I mean, he's supposedly a master of the game, so maybe I just don't understand. Oh, come on, it's your camera. No, oh wait, okay, cool. I survived. The other reason for no Sunlight Blade is so I can cast Dark Orb. Ow. Cooked. Come on. Oh, you really think so? Yeah, because he like never shows any footage of him doing anything. He never shows any footage of him running past anything or fighting any like normal enemies ever, ever. It's always just the bosses. It's always just some dumb. It's always the same Sunlight Blade, Sacred Oath crap, over and over and over again. And him just like running past all the enemies. And he claims that he's playing the game on like 150% speed. So he already has a cheat engine active. Like we know that for a fact, right? So not to be like overly, and
I think for the Dark Souls 1 and 3 guys, maybe they're honest because it's easier to run through those games. It's like much easier to run through those games. But I wouldn't even put that behind them, past them, because I did this Dark Souls 3 contest where me and this guy were teamed up killing bosses in like the co-op mod, and it was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun. But then right afterwards, I talked to one of the contestants, or I was like talking to one of the contestants, like this young guy. He was like this like 20-something-year-old guy or like 18-year-old guy or something. And he like the first thing he does is like bust out Cheat Engine and just start like warping everywhere and stuff. And I'm like, cool. So it's like, I don't know. Like I don't know if that counts as evidence, but it's like really weird. I wouldn't say it's like off-putting, but it's very strange to me, personally. I find it a little suspicious that they all got Cheat Engine all the time. It's like I never have Cheat Engine for anything, basically. Last time I did that was for Fast and Light. I did a bunch of Cheat Engine stuff in Fast and Light. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the problem is it's like, okay, well, you know, most people have things they have to do. You know what I mean? Like, most people have places to be, stuff to do. You know, kids. It's like, what a surprise. But it is really weird to me how they hate, like, and that's the crazy thing is, like, if you've ever played this game and you've ever played this game extensively, you know that the bosses are like not really the story. The bosses have kind of never been the story with this game. Like, the bosses are easy. The bosses are like a joke. The problem is everything but the bosses. Like, where you get into trouble in this game is all the places where the bosses aren't. Things like, you know, Shrine of Amana. It's like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, Demon of Song is so hard. Yeah, I need Lightning Weapon. I need Lightning Weapon and Sacred Oath for Demon of Song. No, I don't. I need things like Dark Orb for the area leading up to it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Oh, so you don't eat pork? Interesting. Interesting. Nah, Darkness and Fire is too swag. Sorry. I had to break it to people. Darkness and Fire is too swag. I'm probably in the minority, or the outsider here. But Darkness and Fire is way too swag. Yeah, usually. I think this boss is kind of annoying, but I think this boss is the exception. Alright, what's up? Yeah. It really does be like that. Like Iron Keep. Like, but that's the problem, is that people don't care. Yeah, no eating meat, no eating pork. I don't eat pork either. So, because I'm vegan. Oh wait, wrong one. I guess I could just, what I should maybe do is probably just I should actually probably just urine this guy instead of fighting him. Yeah, so, but it's really nice going to, like, halal restaurants and stuff, because they usually have vegetarian or vegan options. Or whatever. because it's more convenient than having to like source halal pork, I guess. Or I mean, not pork, not pork. It's a halal whatever. You know what's crazy about that actually is I think the rule means you can't the rule, which is means you can't eat deer, which is really strange to us. Not that I've ever eaten deer in my life, because I live in the city. But like deer is like game out here. Like people eat deer out here, and so that's actually really interesting. You know, sorry, I misspoke. I meant like halal meats in general, like beef or whatever, like halal beef, halal. Well, so what you do is you genetically engineer a pig to have one hoof. So you have like a pig that's genetically engineered to have a single hoof, and that's halal pork. Brilliant piece of design technique that I designed. My invention, halal pork. New type of pig that only has one hoof, or that doesn't have a cloven hoof. Yes, I know deer is not. Yeah, that's so weird to me. That's the weirdest thing. Because it's like this really famous game animal out here. It's like an American standard, whatever. If you're rural Americans, eating deer is like part of life. So it's like really interesting to me that does not include deer. It's like, are there no deer in the Middle East or something? No, it's not, because they have cloven hooves. They're like pigs. Also, that's another thing I don't understand is chickens count? Chickens have toes. And apparently horses are halal too. Where's the other one? What's he doing? Oh, he's just goofing around. Fudge. I should just bright bug this. Fudge, I should just bright bug this. No, so deer is not halal. So deer is definitely not halal, because it has a cloven hoof. So my understanding is that anything with a cloven hoof, so it's like really weird. Halal is like a institution, or sorry, I don't mean really weird. I don't mean to like insult, or be like rude or anything. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I guess they're everywhere. Yeah. But like I said, so it's interesting because in American culture, right, we don't eat horses. Right? So we never eat horses. We don't eat horses, right? And technically horses are halal or kosher. And we don't eat, and then we eat pigs, we eat deer, and I think those are explicitly forbidden. That's very interesting. That's like really, really interesting, actually. Yes, thank you. Awesome. No, I don't want to come off as rude. Because weird, when you say weird in English, it sounds kind of weird. It sounds kind of, it can be very rude. The word weird can be kind of rude. So I want to be careful. And instruct you at least properly in English to a little bit, you know what I mean? And be like, yeah, horse meat isn't halal? Why not? What? See, what's going on? See, I just don't even know what's going on half the time. I thought, because horses don't have a cloven hoof. Horses have one hoof. They have a solid, they're like cows. They have a solid hoof. They're ungulates. Or no, they don't chew their cud. Okay, no, I know why it's at halal, because they don't chew their cud. So deer chew their cud. Deer chew cud, but they're not, but they're cloven hooves. And pigs neither chew their cud nor are they cloven hooved. Or I mean, pigs are both cloven hooved and they also don't chew their cud. But deer chew their. I'm like 99% sure. So I guess maybe horses don't chew their cud. Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. This kind of stuff is like super relevant to our culture in some ways, but it's also not relevant to our culture in other ways. Oh, come on. They know what they were doing with this. That's really interesting, though. For some reason, see, there's a bunch of rules. I think it's if an animal chews its cud and then also isn't cloven hooved, and there's maybe like one more or something, but that doesn't explain chickens. See, it's like they're just making, to a certain extent, not to be rude, but to a certain extent, they're just making stuff up a little bit because, like, chickens apparently are halal. It's like, as far as I can tell, chickens have toes, and they definitely don't chew their cud. They eat like bugs off the ground. They eat like bugs and seeds off the ground. And so it's like, what's the explanation for that? How are chickens halal? And there's like... okay. Really? Because I think deer isn't kosher. Maybe deer just isn't kosher? I don't know. I assume kosher and halal... yeah, see, what's going on with that? It doesn't make any sense to me. But maybe... whatever it's called. Maybe kosher and halal are different, or they're more different than I think they are. Because obviously I'm more familiar with kosher than I am with halal. As an American, kosher is relatively common. Halal is not so much. Oh boy. Because obviously I've been familiar with the concept of kosher since I was like a kid, you know, like that's part of American culture. Is like kosher, but I assume they're relatively similar. But I don't know. But yeah, I really love eating at halal restaurants though, because or restaurants that are Middle Eastern like that, because it means I get vegan food, basically. Yes, they have to. Yes, I know. There's a specific ritual for killing the cow. I'm familiar with that, but I don't know what those rituals are. And it's like a big. It's like a thing. Yeah. Okay. No horse. I'm just gonna bright bug this. Come on. Yeah, you can't just eat like a cow's body off the side of the road. Interesting. Wait, you can eat sheep? Huh. Don't sheep have cloven hooves? There must be something I don't understand about this. Yeah. Interesting. So you give the animal water. Fair enough. Oh shoot, wrong sword. Interesting. So it's like wait. So see, what I don't understand is this the same as kosher or is this different? That's what I don't get. Come on. Fudge. Shoot. Oh, kosher, the Jewish one. Yeah, I know. Sure. Yeah, the Jewish one. Because there's a Jewish one, because it comes from Judaism. Or whatever. Or it's like similar to Judaism or whatever. So we call it kosher. There's probably some other word for it, but I don't know what that is. In English, we call it kosher. Dang. We'll get there. Stupid frozen outskirts. Interesting. Yeah, it's a component. So like we're familiar with kosher as a concept, right? It's like very common in our. It's like something we're really familiar with. Kosher. So I assume so. It's tough for me to understand it because I don't know where it's different from kosher, right? So I think deer are not permissible in kosher, and the reason deer aren't permissible in kosher is because it's harder. Is why. That's why. Because it's more difficult. Because I'm the champion, man. I'm shooting for the belt. I want the belt. That's me. That's me. That's like the defining personality trait I have. Yes, to make life easier. Exactly. Because it's the easy mode covenant. Oh boy. Yes, exactly. Oh boy. Honestly, these horses make it so terrible. They just make this so miserable. There's two. I got two. I made a mistake somewhere and I got two. Awesome. Awesome. Just two horses, yeah. Freaking amazing. Freaking sweet, Lois. Well, that must be not wrong because that must be wrong because I've done it many times actually. I've done it many times. Not many times, but I've done it plenty of times. It is really hard though. It is like very difficult though. So, that is true. See, I have the secret weapon. No lightning spear. Forget that. Forget lightning spear. Lightning spear is no good. Okay, see, I have a secret weapon. See, you see my shirt? My clothes? You see how my clothing has straw and bones on it? That's the secret weapon. Straw and bones. You need your hat. You need your shirt with straw and bones on it. You see all the straw and bones on my shirt? It helps. It's a secret weapon. A super secret weapon. And my hat too. Look at my hat. Look at my cool hat. These are important tools that one needs to defeat the Frozen Outskirts. Exactly. Exactly. The straw and bones on my shirt. See, look at my shirt. Look at my t-shirt. You need that t-shirt. That's the t-shirt that you need to be wearing while out here. That's a secret technique. Well, you need to be wearing the t-shirt for the whole game, actually. You have to wear the t-shirt for the entire game. Oh, come on. Horse. Horse! Horse! No! No! Stupid evil horse. Jeez, oh my god. Ugh. Well, you know, it's practice. You have to practice it. You have to like specifically go to your way to practice it. It's not like the worst thing in the world or anything. It's pretty bad though. Maybe. If you had Dark Weapon, you might be able to. Dark Weapon could really help. There's actually a way to get through this whole area without fighting a single horse. But you have to know exactly how to do it. There's like a specific, because you can fool the triggers and stuff. There's like a way around it where what you can do is you can use hills to line of sight the horses and stop them from targeting you. But you have to know exactly where the triggers are and you have to know the exact path and stuff like that. It's like really stupid. So there's like a very specific way, and the game is designed specifically to make that hard to do. But there is in fact a way around the horses. In fact, I think there's several ways around the horses, but they're too cumbersome. Most of them are too cumbersome to actually use. There's like a way where you can basically like shoot. Oh my god. Oh come on, no, yes. Yeah, there's like 2 different ways through the horses without fighting them. But one of them takes a really long time and the other one is really hard to do. It's like very specific. There's a very specific path you can take where you'll get no horses, yeah. But like I said, it's very difficult to do. You have to look it up. You have to like know where the triggers are and stuff. Hold up, I'm gonna get some more tea real fast. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have bean tacos for dinner tonight. Yeah, good luck. Good luck doing it. It's actually very tough to do. It's like insanely difficult to do. You need to know exactly how to do it. But yes, for dinner tonight I'm gonna have bean tacos with salsa and avocado. I bought an avocado at the store, and it's a little green. So usually if an avocado is green, it's bad. But in my particular case, it's good enough for me. Okay, I think Frozen Outskirts is actually the worst part of the game. I think I'm coming to that conclusion. Yeah, so avocado. Yeah, you want your avocados to be nice and dark, nice and black, basically. And a little tiny and firm, but maybe like a little tiny bit mushy, but mostly firm. You want a nice firm, not hard, right? So there's like soft, and then there's like hard, and then there's firm, and then there's hard. You want a nice firm avocado. You want a nice firm black avocado. Is the best kind of avocado. Generally. You get that like fresh taste. That fresh avocado taste. Really good. Very important. Okay, apparently I'm ripping this game. That's really good. Where is it? Oh, wrong direction. I was just running off into the distance. So I'm probably going to get a second horse. Because I lost my bearing there. Maybe not. Maybe I won't get a second horse. I don't know. Well, you know what? It's at least kind of interesting. I'll give this area one thing, and then it's at least interesting. It's at least interesting. It is at least interesting. Interesting is something that this area has going for it. I think at the end of the day, that's what this area has, is interesting. When you talk about these video games, it's like, you know, every area is kind of the same. This area is at least different. Yes, that's actually also true. That is actually also true, and maybe I should do that. That's actually pretty... Yo, I forgot about that. Yeah, because I actually did know about that. But I think I forgot about it. Maybe you're right, dude. Maybe you're onto something here. I had forgotten about that. I was actually messing with that. No, I understand. I think this area is at least unique. I think it is at least unique. No, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try Twin Blade, actually. You're onto something. You, keep talking. As they say in the Marvel films. That's it. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, I think we got this. I think we're ready. This is it. This is the moment. This is my moment. The moment where I succeed. The moment where I fight back. Yes, I think my mother would. Oh shoot! Here we go. I think my mother would be quite angry with me if she found out I loved the Frozen Outskirts. She'd be like, "Oh, Frozen Outskirts." Okay. Grab the denial. Do I want to denial this? No, let's Brightbug. Let's Brightbug it, actually. Yes. Something like that. She'd be very angry. Maybe she would disown me. I don't know. My mother taught me never to trust Frozen Outskirts. Fudge. No, no, no. There we go. There's one. No, no, no. God, so stupid. So stupid. Oh, so stupid. I can't even ask this. I can't ask this. No, no, no. Yes. I know. Ugh. I just shouldn't have Estused. I just should not have Estused. I should have just waited till he did something stupid, and then I Estus. I thought I could just barely get away with it. I thought I could just barely get away with it. It's so ridiculous. We're almost there. We're almost there. Bob and Effigy, sure. I'm afraid of running out of them. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's try the Twin Blade. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's hecka do it. I need to infuse it though. I have a Twin Blade, but I have to infuse it. Well, I'm still worried. You're right though. That's a good point. Yeah. Especially considering you can buy a lot in the game. But so we go, let's actually go Ring of Steel Protection. Or no. Stone Ring. Stone Ring. And then we go Twin Blade. Where is it? Twin Blade. No. No, because it does less damage. They're weak to dark. Well, I should probably use Sacred Oath, yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. Sacred Oath is actually not a bad idea. Problem is I don't have this, I don't have, my attunement slots aren't necessarily good enough. Forget lightning. Okay. Can I even attune? Okay, I guess I can do Sacred Oath. Maybe I'll just do Sacred Oath for a little bit here. We'll try Sacred Oath, though. Yeah. They're weak to dark. So even if you're using a Faith build, you still want a dark weapon, probably. And there's like no reason you can't have a dark Twin Blade. It's totally fine. Is Sacred Oath better than Brightbug? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Dark is actually way underrated. I think Dark is actually a super underrated element in this game. I think there's very few enemies that are actually weak to Dark. And even the enemies that are, it like basically doesn't matter because you can use fire. So like Nashandra, you can use fire, Dark. Oh, you can stack them. Ah, see, I thought Brightbug ate. I thought Brightbug overtook whatever. I thought Brightbug canceled. Or destroyed Sacred Oath or whatever. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll try that. Let's try that. It's not a bad idea. Oh, okay, Brightbug after Sacred Oath. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Because I think Denial does work. Denial does work as well. Yeah, but the boss is also weak to fire too. Okay. Interesting. Because I'm not sure if Sacred Oath cancels Denial. Because Denial is how I've been doing a lot of this run. But I guess if I have a Brightbug, I don't really need Denial. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. It's actually not that good most of the time, but it's fine. It's okay. It's less good than Sunlight Blade, and it's less good than Dark Weapon. So I think probably the best buff build in the game overall is actually Dark Weapon. Just because it's easier to get, and there's more charges and stuff. But Flame Weapon's okay. Flame Weapon's also hard to get too. It's another problem with Flame Weapon. For whatever reason, it's very difficult to obtain. But its duration also isn't tied to stats either. So as long as, and its duration and damage isn't tied to stats, so as long as you can cast it, you can always cast it. That's one thing about it that I will say is really cool, really good. Is even though it has serious problems, it's still really good for what it is. And also this boss is weak to fire. So I think it's slightly better than... I could be wrong. Oh, come on. No. 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 That wasn't in the plan. I will just run for the boss. Ah. No, I goofed that up. I wasn't supposed to aggro that guy. That's like a huge blunder. As long as I don't aggro that guy, it's fine. But the second you aggro that guy, it's a problem. I guess I can do Fire Clutch right now. Or no. Dark Clutch? Okay, whatever. We'll just do Ring of Steel Protection. Who cares? Or no, you know what? You know what we'll do? We'll do Lingering Dragon Crest. Nah, I don't really need Lingering Dragon Crest. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. I think Flame Weapon's okay. It's not like terrible or anything. Come on, where are we going? There it is. I could try respecking here. Hmm. 1426. So go 30-30. So 10-10 is 78. Interesting. I'm thinking about respecking here, but I don't have enough points to do what I want to do. So. No, and I gotta wait for the snowstorm too. It's like so dumb. Absolutely the worst. Uh-oh. 1 second. I have to do something real quick here. Sorry. One second. I'm really sorry to do this. Somebody disliked my stream. Man, who disliked my stream? Who the heck disliked my stream? Just come to the front of the class now. Just please come. Just turn yourself in. It's totally fine. It's fine as long as you admit that it's a mistake. It's totally fine. Somebody out there doesn't like the DS2 goat. I guess I did accuse Yasmani of cheating, so fair enough. Okay, come on. I should just go for it. Honestly, let's just go for it. It's just whatever. I don't want to sit here waiting all day. You're gonna sit there waiting, you're gonna fight those horses like a man. You know what I mean? You're gonna stand around or you're gonna fight those stupid horses like a man. That sucks so bad. You gotta confront your demons, the horses. There we go. Never seen that before. Okay. You know what? We just got it. We just gotta ball so deep, so hard here. Just gotta dunk it. Dunk the game. Again, I didn't pull, or no, it's still coming up. The part where I screwed up is still coming up. No horses. Okay, lucky me. I guess I can just Sacred Oath here. Ah, forget that. Forget Sacred Oath. We'll Sacred Oath for the boss just because it's going to make my life easier. That's it. Actually, maybe I'll try Red Iron Twin Blade here. Because I think Red Iron Twin Blade hits a lot harder than okay, that's actually kind of good. I think maybe Stone Ring my own Rapier might just work as well. I don't know. Okay, just so I don't have to fight him again. I'll wait here. Somebody disliked the stream. Insanity. I swear to God. I will turn this car around. Well, we're not going to Disney World. We're going back home to Michigan or whatever. We're not going to go on Mickey's Coaster or whatever. We're not going to go on the teacups. We're not going to see Epcot, which is like the only thing I want to see. If I ever went to Disney World, it'd be like the one thing I wanted to see was Epcot. We're not even going to go to Epcot. No. Whoever did it, no Rick and Morty for them for an entire month. Whoever disliked my stream, no Rick and Morty for an entire month. You got to think about what you did, mister. Maybe it was an accident, I don't know. Come on, please don't kill me. Okay, cool. Awesome. Whew. Scary. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, let's Sacred Oath. Yeah, let's just Sacred Oath this. Wait, we gotta take this off. Put on old Leo. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe we could do Fire Ring. Just for a little tiny bit of extra fire damage, because he's weak to fire. Yeah, but the counter damage is so good. Okay, so Sacred Oath, Bright Bug, Flame Weapon. Let's do this. We are the champions, my friend. We'll keep on fighting till the end. Oh shoot. Well, that's a great start. Come on, there we go. Cool. Slick dodge. Shoot. Come on. Fudge! It didn't... There we go. Did it. Thanks for the tip, brother. You really hooked it up fat. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. Fudge. It's gonna break my weapon. I'm not careful. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. What a miserable boss. What a miserable, miserable boss. What an ordeal. Oh my god. Oh, wrong way. What a miserable ordeal. What a miserable, miserable ordeal. Yeah, see, you notice Flame Weapon has a lot more casts, too. So I got to cast that like a ton of times during the fight, whenever he'd let me. I should just bone out instead of just dealing with this. Absolutely miserable. Still gotta rescue 2 knights too. I still have to rescue 2 knights. Hold up. Let's level up. Let's level up. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get this bread. Let's level this up. Let's level this sexy, sexy killing machine up. Yeah, look at that.
Bearer.
This perfect little killing machine. Let's level it up. To think Ava could be bested.
Bearer.
Yeah, there's only 3. I only have to do that 3 more times. I only have to do that 3 more times. We're only 3 more times from never having to do that again. Only 3 more times. Just 3 more times. That's it. And then I never, ever, ever have to do it. I'm kidding. Maybe I'll do it again someday. But right now, I'm like burned out. I'm like tired. Okay. Now we go back there, and then we go to the next. Oh wait, I need or do I have denial? Do I have urine? Let me triple check that. I don't need Iron Crown. We can go back to Sildora Cap. Yeah, I think next time I'll try dark. I'll try red iron, dark red iron twin blade for that. Okay. Is this all I need? Yeah, I think so. I did it. I did it though. I freaking did it. Thanks for the tip about Sacred Oaths being able to stack with Brightbug. It was like really crucial. Really crucial information. Very, very crucial information, actually. Yeah. Bye-bye, gentlemen. This is like a Dark Souls 3 area, except it's designed like... This is like a Dark Souls 3 area and Dark Souls 2. Which is why I kind of hate it. Like, I love Dark Souls 3 so much. But also, this area is, like, really bad. Oh, I bet I can Silvercat off this. I bet I could straight up Silvercat off this, actually. Yeah, just random boxes. Yeah, we just got some random boxes here. Hey, Phil, where do you want the random boxes? Oh yeah, just put them in the frozen area under the castle or whatever. Hey Phil, where do you want your empty frozen boxes? Oh yeah, you know, the empty crates, you know, that we need. Yeah, well just put them in the area, in the weird area that's really hard to get to, down the stairs. Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Just the empty frozen boxes. It's like some guy's got to move that crap. Some guy has to like move that crap. Oh, what, did the dogs in despawn? Okay, whatever. Just cut me a break, game. I'm almost done with the run. Don't harsh my mellow. Yeah, there we go. Castaway Witch Donna. Me and her. We see the same way. We're kindred spirits. Isn't that right, Donna? You and me. Ow. That really stung. Oh, wow. Well, luckily I got the shortcut, so... Luckily I opened up the shortcut. You get away from the dogs. Where is it? Oh, it's this way. Turn back. Honestly, she's right. She's low-key right. This dead city does have nothing to offer. She's absolutely correct. She's 100% correct that this dead city has very little to offer. Oh. Except a whole barrel of laughs, I guess. Except an entire barrel of laughs. That's what this city has to offer. That's what this dead city has to offer. Is a giant barrel of laughs. Just laugh after laugh. Just endless laughing about this dead city and how funny it is. And it's cats. The cats that live in the outdoors. The weird nights or whatever. Just the whole package. Okay, Castaway Witch Donna. Please. Well, I actually don't want to trigger the golem. Hold up. We just gotta go over here. She's just gonna go back if I don't. Come here. I just gotta dunk this next boss. The silence. Here we go. Well, the good news is that based on my estimation, we should be able to finish the game within this episode. Because I don't think Ivory King's going to take me that long, and I also don't think... oh. I don't think Ivory King is going to take me that long. And I also don't think that Aldi is going to take me very long either. So we should be done pretty quick here. What's up, brother? Awaken. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll cook a potato in the oven and I'll pan fry some hamburger. No. What am I? I was going to have tacos for dinner. Yeah, because I bought an avocado, so I have to have tacos for dinner. And then maybe tomorrow I'll have pan-seared hamburger steak with potato on the side and with 2 potatoes on the side and then some onions or something. Like a baked or grilled onion or something. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But I think tacos for tonight. Tacos tonight, definitely. Maybe I'll go buy some garlic powder from the store before I forget. Yes, it does sound delicious. Yeah, what I do is I get up a bunch of oil and then I fry the shell. I fry just like a flat corn tortilla. I know there are ways to make them legit, but I don't bother. And then I just heat up the beans and add some like some like paprika and some onion powder and garlic powder or whatever, some salt maybe if it needs it, and then you just cut up the guacamole, or you just cut up the not guacamole, you just cut up the dumb avocado, and then you just put a slice on there with some, and then top it with some salsa from the store. It's pretty good, yeah. You buy a can of refried beans. Yeah, I wouldn't manually make those beans. You buy a can of them, but pretty good. And then you just top that on the crispy tortilla that you fried up. And it's flat, so it's not like a real taco, but it's good enough. Except it's a little bit tougher to eat, but it also, if it like doesn't break, it's not as likely to break. Which is the nice thing about it. Oh yeah, the invader, I forgot. Forgot about the invader here. I actually need to let this guy kill me. Come on. Brother. Get a stabbing. Come on. Ugh. What's up with these chairs? Come on, get a stabbing. There you go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and then I come back around. And then I just grab the souls and I use it to buy life gems. But yeah, and so then what I do, and then so for tomorrow what I'll do is I'll take some of that fake ground beef I got from the store. It's kind of expensive for what it is, but it's pretty tasty. But it's very rich, so you can't really add it to anything. It kind of doesn't really work in most dishes. Unless the dish is like very mild, it doesn't work because it's just like too over flavorful. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just planning out. I'm just going over what I'm gonna do when the stream ends. I'm really sorry. But hey, if you gotta eat, you gotta eat, you know? You can get some, I don't know, cereal. Usually what I eat for breakfast is I have some homemade bread that I make. So where is the door? Am I in the wrong spot? I thought the door was here. Or no, it's... It's between... Okay, there you go. Hey. Yeah, so like I was saying, so what I'm going to do... So yeah, just fry up the tortilla. You know, or so heat up the beans, fry the tortilla, toss the beans on the tortilla. And then... You got that. Now for the second dinner, what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to cook up some potatoes. I'll probably soak the potatoes in water for a bit to get them kind of crisp, and then I'll make pan fries. So if you soak, so the trick to making crisp fries at home is to pan fry, or is to not pan fry them, is to soak them beforehand. So you need like a good hour, and you need to change the water like once or twice or something. You really soak them good to get the starches out. And then what you do is you pan fry them, or I mean you not pan fry them. You can pan fry them, or you can put them in the oven. And no, I don't know. Maybe salt is good. I don't know. I don't put either though. But maybe I should. I can't remember the recipe. I saw a recipe for it, but it's either way it'll work even without salt or without sugar and salt. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so maybe I'll put some salt in the water. But the main purpose for soaking them is to get the starch out, and then you just cook them in the oven, decently hot, and flip them. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm gonna get up my range. I'm gonna get up my pan, and I'm gonna fry some onions and that vegan hamburger steak I have. And then what I'm gonna do is just put some like ranch dressing or ketchup on it. And it's like, yeah, it's like a really stupid meal. It's like a dumb meme meal. It's like not like a real meal, but it doesn't matter because it's darn good. It's not as important. But that'll be my dinner. Yeah, I mean, it's sustenance. That's the most important thing. Is that you're actually getting something in your stomach. And it's like nutriment. There's like nutrients involved. That is the most important thing. Not every meal's got to be like the best thing you've ever eaten. Oh yeah, we need to buy life gems. I have to go back and buy life gems. There's literally only 2 bosses left in the run. I'm like pogging. I'm pogging internally. I'm hard pogging internally. I'm experiencing the pog champ. Hello? You gotta buy the Brett bugs earlier. They're way too expensive. I don't think Ivory King's even gonna take me an hour. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm looking for like easy, because I cook a lot of the same meals over and over again. There's a small number of Chinese style meals that I have that I eat over and over and over again, and they're really good. But I need to mix it up with something else. I'm just trying something like simple, you know? Maybe in the future I'll add my own custom sauce. Yeah, basically. Life gems are like, I don't know. Life gems are the good stuff. I think that without life gems, this game does not work. Dark Souls 2 as a game does not work without life gems. For what it's worth. For better or for worse, this game makes no sense without life gems. It's like Dark Souls 2 and life gems. Like in any other Dark Souls game, they would be unnecessary. But in Dark Souls 2, they are very necessary. Oh, come on. Come on, oh, come on! He just changes targets randomly. He's just like... Suddenly I don't like you today. That's what he's saying. Oh. Scumbags. Go ahead. Oh, Ivory King. You meme lord. Oh, there goes my... Because I think I broke the lock on or something. Or you got staggered by one of the white knights. Oh, come on. Give me a break, guys. Oh, come on. Yep. Yep. And then it parry sets up to him too. Yeah, it's totally broken. Completely unfair. Absolutely. It's the only way to beat this boss. It's like, it's as far as I know, it's, well, maybe not the only way. But it's literally the only way to beat this boss. It's like basically the only way to beat this boss. Okay, that's the secret tech for this boss. Now there's a bunch of other weapons you can do it with. You can do it with a Murakumo, and I think Arc Sword too. You can do it with Black Knight Ultra Great Sword as well. You can do it with... there's a couple. There's a good couple weapons in the game you can do it with. Specifically, but the big ones are Murakumo and Zweihander. So you basically need... And I prefer Zweihander of the two. Murakumo is also fine too. It's okay. But definitely I prefer... I like Zweihander. Zweihander is the best for this. And then it sets him up for a parry too. Yeah. Yeah, well, it literally breaks these enemies. It literally breaks these enemies, because not only does it stagger them, you also get a crit as well, if you can. But sometimes it fails, because the boss is just janky and derpy. Can I say derpy? Is that acceptable? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, see right there where the White Knight broke his stance. Or right after I got the crit animation. Oh. But right here, I'm going to go boom, boom, boom. Just half of his health for literally nothing, for no work. Do it again. Okay. Is that I guess I can say derpy because I'm derpy. This is what's going on. So, see, I have a neck beard. Does that mean I can say neck beard? Is that how that works? So I know, it's just so crazy. I actually know a guy who doesn't have a neck beard, whose hair does not grow on his neck like weirdly. He has so he has hair on his face but no hair on his neck for no reason, just like genetic. It's like the weirdest thing. Because every person I've ever known in my entire, like 99% of the people you meet in your life, they grow hair on their neck, like a ton of hair on their neck. It's like weird. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. You know. There's a time when there's actually a really funny Boondocks bit about this, where like they show Uncle Ruckus and he's like, well, you take less damage still. You take like 10% as much damage, so it's actually still really good. Maybe in PvP it's come on. Oh, it's so sus. Come on, no. These game designers. Ass. He's the angriest Dark Souls player you've ever heard. He's the angry Dark Souls nerd. Oh, come on. He's the angry Frozen a Lamb Loist nerd. He's the angry Dark Souls 2 nerd. This area is like having diarrhea, yeah. Oh no, I don't have Iron Crown on. Oh god. Oh god, I'm so stupid. I don't have Iron Crown on. Oh god. Oh god, no free copy of Denial for me. Ass! Ass! And then the Ivory King just comes up and stabs you to death. It's like, it's complete horse crap. It's like you have to fight 1 billion guys, and then the Ivory King shows up, and it just makes no sense. What were these game designers thinking? It's like getting pooped on. Oh. I love AVGN. Let me make that clear. I actually really like AVGN. Today I'm reviewing the Atari Jaguar. Today I'm reviewing Dark Souls 2 for the Atari Jaguar. And I gotta say, this game looks like crap. Oh, come on. Yeah, backflip. Stun on me. Oop. So you want to be on his left side. Yeah, whatever. Or you want to be on his right. It's so confusing. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, come on, you scumbag. Scumbag. Fly. We'll be close to him for that one. Come on, dude. Dude. Not cool, bro. Oh, shoot. scumbag. Oh no, I do have Viper Crown. Oh, I took it. I put it on. I have enough attunement slots. I actually don't need this. I don't think. Fly. Oh, come on. No, no! 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 It starts with one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter. I know, I did. And I didn't even have denial. If I had denial there, I probably would have killed him. Acting like I was part of your property. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Yeah, I know. We'll get it this time. I just needed to tune a second copy of Denial, and I have it. For some reason, I didn't have two Denial. Well, because I didn't have Iron Crown on. So I like for some reason because the strategy there is you have one copy of Denial, and then your Iron Crown, because the first phase takes so long, the Iron Crown resets the Denial, and then right before the boss you Denial up again, and so if I'd had Denial there, I probably would have killed him, yeah, but I just didn't. And so it's like just like a dumb mistake there. What's another Linkin Park song? I don't know. Is there another... What is another Linkin Park song? I'm gonna listen to that after this, actually. Probably. Oh. Gotta love these Pyromancers. Come on. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. We'll get there. Yeah, because it's that one, and then there's another one where it's like, how's it go? Yeah, oh, I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's like the only one. It's like the one Linkin Park song. See, that'd be really funny. It's like a Dark Souls 2 death compilation set to that song. That would be really funny, but I think YouTube doesn't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The problem with those is they're not worth farming. But yeah, absolutely. Amber Herb absolutely works with Tears of Denial. 100%. So that's another thing you could do. The issue would be obtaining them. And there's not really that many cases in the game where you can't just use Iron Crown. Like you could farm Crimson Water, Red Water, whatever. There's like tons. You could definitely farm some of those, and yeah, absolutely, that would 100% work. In fact, actually, I will try it. We'll try it right now. Where is it? Yep, check that out. Oh, come on. What's this movement? What's this movement they're doing? Oh, yeah, it absolutely does work. I just tested it, and it does work. Don't worry, we'll get him. We'll get him this time. I think this is probably our go. I know. They're just goofing me up is what's going on. They're just doing whatever. They're just like, we're just doing whatever. Is the whole attitude. The attitude out of these guys. Oh, hey, speaking of which, let's do this. Actually, I guess the Linkin Park song isn't really appropriate considering I'm killing this boss. Yeah, 88 effigies. Yeah, exactly. We gotta save. We gotta reserve them. We gotta preserve them and reserve them, save them, whatever. And look at your stupid allies here. They just don't even do anything. They're just like standing around, going like, doing nothing, man. This game's unbelievable. What were these designers thinking? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, come on. I'm glad you like that. I had 99 earlier. Oh, come on. Come on. Just get it right. I gotta lock it in. Ivory King's the easy part, ironically. Like, not that much easier, but he is. Try it again. And then we just gotta kill Aldia. We're almost there. Absolutely. 100% the foot soldiers are the worst part of this boss fight. Like, I think everyone agrees that. Although Ivory King can be really annoying if you're like struggling with the first phase. Because then it's like he'll just kill you. Because you won't be able to practice him without fighting the first phase, right? And then he'll just kill you. And then it's like, oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know if it was you, by the way, who was telling me about to play Sekiro. Somebody was telling me to play Sekiro. And I've finally been getting around to it. Uh-oh. You know what? Maybe we'll go for the Pyromancer. Oh, so we're gonna miss. Absolutely brutal. Ah, come on. You guys remember Pokemon? Oh, shoot. Remember when that was a thing? Yeah, probably Sekiro in the future at some point. Next up is Demon Souls. I don't know if I told you that. Next up is Demon Souls for sure. Oh, shoot. Yeah, like... the hitbox got in the way there. That's the only problem with the crit animation is it's not as good as the crit animation in the other games. So you had like random derpy, or I guess derpy. Just random derpy whatever will be happening. Oh god. Oh god. I'm in pain. This is what suffering looks like. No, it's actually not so bad. I'm kidding. You know, if you really think about it, the body is a tool that plays Dark Souls. If you really think about it. You know? That's the human condition, to play Dark Souls. That's what they don't tell you. That's the human... Dark Souls 2 is the human condition. Yeah, what's up with that? Why did that go wide? Okay, just... There we go. Okay, put on my thing. Where is it? Please tell me where is it. There it is. Cool. Do I have my... Okay, I got... Oh, no, I don't have the right ring equipped. Old Leo. We need old Leo. Okay, come on. Yeah, exactly. So I don't get the joke there, but yes. Yeah, at some point I'll play Sekiro at some point. But, not today. And it's going to be Demon Souls. Although Demon Souls probably won't take me very long. Ironically, Demon Souls might actually take me less time than this has taken me. Because I'm only going to beat Demon Souls like 15 times or something. I'm going to beat Demon Souls like less than 15 times. And there's like not that many bosses in the game. Okay, get out of my way, brother. Oh. So you never know who he's targeting. It's like so frustrating. Me, of course. He's going for me there. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. So stupid. Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. The hammer. Okay, see, I'm wondering if the reference to a film. The human, exactly. I don't know if that's like a line from like a movie or something. Is what I'm wondering. Okay, we're almost there. No, it's just like really dumb. We'll get there. We'll get there. The journey. It's all about the journey, you know? It's all about the journey. The road. You know? The destination. That's not as important, you know? Yeah, the targeting. I don't know. He should have killed that guy faster or something. I don't know. Or it's like, yeah, I guess you just have to pretend that he's always going to go for you. And that's how you do it. But, like, it's still so frustrating. See, I played Undertale, and I thought Undertale was really good. I actually really liked Undertale. But I have not played Deltarune yet. It's like one of those games I have to play at some point, but I haven't done yet. Ah, come on. Scumbag. Oh boy. This is just... Anyone like a gem joke? This is just truly, truly outrageous. Remember that? Remember that all those years ago? Anyone else here an 80s kid who grew up in the 80s? Like me? Sorry, oh shoot. I think I'm one-handing this. Boom. I actually didn't grow up in the 80s, I'm sorry. I grew up in... I was I was like 5 in the... I was 5 in the year 2000. Oh. There's like an old TV show called Jim and the Holograms. And something about how it's truly outrageous. It's like it's actually really weird. It's like a cartoon for girls. It's really interesting. It's like from that He-Man era. Yeah, exactly. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Exactly. Because this is Thriller. Yeah, you know. I'm a man in motion, you know. I drive a taxi around. There's a film about that, I think. About a guy driving a taxi. Or about taxi drivers or something. Yeah, you know. No, I think Kill Bill's from the 90s. Okay, let me think. What's another 80s movie? He-Man? He-Man's from the 80s. I just go right for my homeboy there. Oh, except you still hit me. Awesome. Oh, now you switch back to me. Okay, yeah. So fun. I love you, Ivory King. Never change. Never change, Ivory King. He's doing good damage, though. Ah, shoot. Fly. This is like, it's like when you're like when you're like, Mom, can we have McDonald's? Or that meme where it's like, Mom, can we have McDonald's? It's like, we have McDonald's at home, right? That joke. It's like that, except it's like, Mom, can we have White Phantoms? And then Mom's like, we got White Phantoms at home, and it's like the White Phantoms at home, and it's the Frozen, it's the Ivory Knights. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I know. I can tell you're probably not from the 80s either, are you? No, I was really... Okay, we'll get this. I swear I will get this. You know what? No. I'm putting on the Ivory Crown. I'm putting on the Iron Crown. I don't care. We're putting on the Iron Crown. I'm gonna cheese this. Yeah, DS2 inspired food. Yeah, exactly. The Ivory King... pudding, Ava rolls, Najka lobster, Iron King soup, Smelter Demon flambe. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Why not? Yeah, put some ribs on that. Yeah, maybe I'll open up a Dark Souls 2 themed restaurant at some point in my life. We'll have some Dark Souls 2. We'll have Dark Souls 2 grub. Oh god, I forgot my Zweihander. Just have both equipped, dude. Just equip both. There you go. Now I don't gotta think about it. Ah, fire. Fire. Anyone get that one? Is that a one that tracks? That's a pretty good. I heard that on my phone. That was actually a pretty good Beavis. No, it's a reference to Beavis and Butthead. There's a where Beavis is like fire. So I can do a pretty good Beavis, I guess. Hey, Butthead. How's the Ivory King fight going? It's going bad, you numbnuts. Okay, I can't do Beavis apparently. I can't do Butthead apparently. For whatever reason, I can't do Butthead. I can do Beavis kind of, but I can't do Butthead. Fire. Okay, I can't actually do Beavis even. So that's the thing about being a voice actor is it's really hard actually. You gotta really practice those voices. You gotta run them down. Oh? Like Family Guy where he does like 30 billion voices. Like this is actually really hard. Oh, come on. Just yeah. I am Cornholio. I need TP for my butthole. Yeah. You dingbat. Oh, I can't do Butthead though. I cannot do Butthead. No matter how hard I try, I can't do Butthead. I can't do Butthead. I wish I could do Butthead. Butthead's the one I wish I could do, but I can't do Butthead. I gotta do Beavis. Oh well. You know, life moves on. Turns out you wake up one morning and you can't do Butthead's voice. And you think to yourself, is there any justice in the universe? And the answer is, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. In some ways, maybe not. But in other ways, maybe yes. Oh, is there a movie? Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Because of what to do America. I should watch that, yeah. I think the funniest thing about Beavis and Butthead is how boring it is. It reminds me of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Because I watched that a lot. I did not watch that much Beavis and Butthead. I watched a ton of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But I think the joke about Beavis and Butthead is it's actually really boring. And they're actually... that's like specifically the joke. It reminds me of this this movie I saw like years and years ago. And I don't know if I saw it in school or whatever. But the idea being was that they... like, you know Jackass, right? Like those films Jackass? And they were like, who's the target audience for this film Jackass? And it's like this average guy. Like, it's like this like really average guy. Just like this like unbelievably average person. Just like this just like normal dude. Right? Like the audience for Jackass is not like complete weirdos like me. Or whatever. It's like normal people. Oh god. And so I think Beavis and Butthead is funny because it's like really boring. It's like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where it's like really, really boring. Actually, if you're like watching it. Oh god. Oh. Okay, can we please get a good run of this? Ah. Oh, they're always watching each other's backs, man. Oof. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of Jackass. I have to admit I didn't think it was very funny. The thing is that a lot of the ideas that Jackass presents are ideas that are, like, obvious to me as part of my upbringing, right? So, like, yeah, so, like, there's, like, this bit, and, I get Jackass. I really do get Jackass. I absolutely do understand Jackass. Okay, like the idea is, it's like, yeah, you know, like maybe playing with like there's that one part in one of the films where he's like trying to pet the cat and he's in a special suit. He's trying to pet the wildcat and the wildcat's like flipping out and like attacking him. And it's like if he weren't wearing like a special protective suit, he'd be getting the shit ripped out of him, right? And it's like the kind of thing where it's like, to me, that's obvious, right? Like I was instructed very plainly by my mother as a child that you're not really supposed to play around with wild animals, that they can be quite dangerous. And so, like, the target audience for Jackass is not me, right? And there's a lot of that kind of stuff in Jackass where it's like, to me, the ideas don't really ring true in a lot of cases, as not really being a component of my upbringing. Like, there's the one where they get the dumb piercing, where they where they pierce the guy's butt cheeks together or whatever, right? And it's like, I get the idea. It's supposed to be like, oh, piercings are just bullshit and you shouldn't get them or whatever. It's like, yeah, well, it's like not really a problem for me because I don't have any piercings, right? And like, I'm not saying piercings are bad. I'm just saying that like, that's like the point, right? The point is like, okay, piercings are just kind of the social construct and they don't actually mean anything. And if you're piercing your butt cheeks together, that's really dumb. And like a lot of the little things they do in Jackass. But like to me, right, like a component of my upbringing was that stuff is like just unnecessary. Oop. So I should see Beavis and Butthead Do America. Oh, come on. Come on. That actually sounds really good. Oh my gosh. Oh, just give me some luck here. I want some luck. I just need one big win. Just need one big win and I can pay off my gambling debts. No, I have not seen... Yes. Yes, so that's my guess. That's my understanding of what Jackass is, like in the first place. I'm trying to think of some other Jackass bits that are like relevant. There's the one where they block the escalator in Japan or something, and it's like, which is actually really interesting in some ways because in Japan it's actually very difficult to get a license to film. You have to actually work really hard to film in Japan. Filming in Japan is actually very difficult. So I'm not sure if they filmed that, if they got in trouble with the Japanese government for filming that, or if they're actors, or if all the Asian people are just actors, which is also possible. Like on a set, very possible. It's hard to say. But if they wanted to do it cheap, they would have. Okay, well he's dead. So now it's just me and you, buddy. Come on. But if they wanted to film it cheap, oh. Come on. Jerk. Oh god. Look at his stupid hat. Look at his stupid hat. Look at his dumb, stupid hat. I know. Look at his dumb, stupid hat. Look at his stupid hat. Look at this guy's stupid hat. Look at this guy's big, dumb, stupid hat. I know, we'll get there. 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 But yeah, so I didn't like grow up watching Jackass and stuff. It wasn't like a thing for me. I grew up playing like video games and stuff. Or I watched a lot of like I watched like Red Dwarf. I watched like Red Green. That was really funny. I watched a lot of like PBS stuff, like cartoons, like SpongeBob and crap like that. I remember when SpongeBob was new. Which I would have been very young when that happened. Oh boy. That's just a great start. Come on, stop the 2 combo. Stupid 2 combo on those guys. I'm like not gonna kill Ivory King in this episode. It's like so dumb. I spent like an hour and a half on stupid Lud and Zalin, and now I spent another hour on this guy. Yeah, I remember when SpongeBob was like new. Yeah, long time ago. It was a long time ago. It was in like the newspaper and stuff. It was really weird. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't remember that. That's something I don't remember. I do strongly remember a new episode. I do strongly remember when SpongeBob was new, though. And seeing it. I remember karate, the karate episode, the dumb karate episode. That was one of the early ones. That first karate one. And then I remember, yeah, I remember that stuff. The silent one. Which they probably they probably made while they were still hammering out the voice actors or something. The one where they don't talk. Or no, or did they talk in that one? I can't remember. Maybe they talk a little tiny bit in that one. I think Squidward like makes some noises or something. He was in stuff before SpongeBob. He was in like a ton of stuff before SpongeBob, actually, weirdly. Or Roger Bumpus. He was in this film called Heavy Metal, actually. And it's as a character, and I was like really fascinated by this heavy metal skit. Because this film is a film called Heavy Metal, and it's this like a series of sci-fi vignettes, of like quasi-adult sci-fi vignettes, and one of them is this evil space captain named Captain Stern, and how he's in court for like committing a crime or for committing crimes, and how and so the witness to the stand is the voice of Squidward, and he like doesn't sound the same at all. It's like really cool. But it's interesting because the film itself and the character Captain Stern reminds me a lot of Zapp Brannigan from Futurama. Like I feel like Zapp Brannigan, when you look at Zapp Brannigan, the first thing you think about is Captain Kirk. Because I've seen a bunch of that old Star Trek too. Really good stuff. Or good enough, I suppose. Oh shoot! Wow, I dodged that. Is like you think of like Captain Kirk. But I think Captain Stern is just as much an inspiration for oh shoot, Zapp Brannigan is Captain Kirk is. So like a lot of the Zapp Brannigan jokes where he's like fat, where he's like, oh come on. Yeah, interesting. But the basic idea is that Zapp Brannigan is or no, the pilot episode is the one where he gets the job at the Krusty Krab. But no, Zapp Brannigan. So like, there's a bunch of jokes where Zapp Brannigan is fat, and those are jokes about Captain Kirk. Because over the course of Star Trek, what's his face gained a bunch of weight. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, though. God, what is his name? But he gained the Captain Kirk character. He gained a bunch of weight over the course of the production of Star Trek. And so they, we're not even going to finish the DLC. Anyway, but so he gained a bunch of weight during the production of Star Trek, and so they had to like change his costume out a bunch, and they had to do a bunch of stuff to try to make it look slimmer. And so there's a bunch of Zapp Brannigan jokes where he's really fat, and he pretends he's not really fat, and that's because of, those are jokes about Captain Kirk. But a lot of the Zapp Brannigan character is definitely influenced by Captain Stern, probably. Because it was a series of comics beforehand, and if you were in the writer's room for Futurama, you probably read it, or you probably were familiar with it. And then also there's some other ones like Lost in Space and crap. So maybe I don't know if he's inspired by any like Lost in Space type characters, but the idea of like a space captain that's like philandering and incompetent is really funny. Oh, come on. Oh. God. This dude boss. Can I stop getting mogged on? Is that an option? And then I think Kif is supposed to be a parody. Although I think Kif is definitely supposed to be a parody of Spock. Like a really, really like blunt parody of Spock. Like really plainly and bluntly a parody of Spock. Yeah. I'm like laughing thinking about how funny it is actually. So funny. That's so funny. That is so funny when I think about it. Oh, is he supposed to be McCoy or something? Or no? Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a parody of Spock, and so it's like really funny. So when you look at it through that lens, Kip is like really hilarious. Ah, God! Just cut me a break, you guys. Jeez. It's like it's 365 with these guys, man. 24/7, 365 with these guys. 7 days a week. These guys are certified freaks. I still gotta kill Ivory King after this mess, too. Boom. Oh yeah, just eat my R2. Yeah, just eat my R2. Don't worry about it, bro. It's cool. Eat my delicious R2. R2-D2. Okay. I try to, yeah. Just in case kids are watching too. You know, like, there's some times when I've gotten really blue with it, like really stupid blue with it. And, you know, like making jokes about like Walter White and Jesse Pinkman kissing or whatever. And, I think that's like funny every once in a while, but I think if I do that all the time, it's like, I don't know, it gets old. So I try to keep my language in check. And then at least that way, when you hear me swear, it'll be really surprising and funny. Is the idea. When you hear me accidentally swear and drop an F-bomb. Look at his stupid hat. Look at this guy's stupid hat. You... You, oh you. You. Look at his stupid hat. Look at his dumb hat. Look at his stupid, stupid hat. Look at this Joker and his dumb hat. It's like, I wish I had a stupid hat like that. Hold up, come on. No, I don't have enough time. Oh, come on. Oh. This guy's like worse than Sir Lon. Fly, talk. Come on. Oh, no, okay, I have no denial cost. Casimir. Because I don't have Iron Crown on. Nice try, buddy. I did smell a win. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, I did it. I finally did it. It took me so long. We're gonna beat the game before the stream ends. The game's gonna end before the stream ends. We're gonna get to the next cycle before the stream ends. Yes. Thank you. Victory has never tasted so sweet in my whole life. Victory has never tasted so sweet. Okay. Do I need this? Well, maybe. I know, thank you. Thank you. Nope, it's just Aldea. Only Aldea. Aldea is the only one that's left. We're gonna buy some bright bugs too. I don't have enough to...
Thanks.
Do I have enough to buy anything else?
Well, visit.
Okay. Yeah, it's just Aldea. So this will be easy. This should be really easy. Should be like really, really easy. Like comedically easy. We don't need more than 2 dark orbs. Let's try this out. Or I guess we'll do King's Ring. Yep, just Aldea. And then we're back to the Forest of Fallen Giants. And then we're just going back to the Forest of Fallen Giants. Everyone's favorite locale. Do I have Yorg's Spear? No, okay. I need to figure out where to get Yorg's Spear. I'll worry about that in a second. Just deal with this boss. Problem is, before I go to New Game Plus, I need to make sure that because if I can pick up a Yorg's Spear, I'm going to do that. But I think you need Soul of Sin. You need Soul of Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, to make that. So that's another weapon I wanted to try is Yorg's Spear. But I think it's just not going to be better than Red Iron Twin Blade. I think in theory it looks really cool because it has a twin blade type. So if you go R1, it's like a thrust, and then if you hit R1 again, it combos into like a twin blade style attack, which might be really good on bosses. Okay, yeah, I mean I'll look into it. I want to look into like as many weapons as I can. I think so. I think it's from Sin's Boss Soul. I don't know. Well, to be honest, I need more strength. Look at that. That hits really hard. Look at his dumb nose. Look at this guy and his dumb nose. His dumb, stupid nose. It's kind of broken, actually. Look at that. It just tears him to pieces. I've looked at so many different weapons, and I legitimately think that Red Iron Twin Blade is the only one that's like as good as Rapier, as Ice Rapier. Oh. Problem is, you need the 2-hit for it to work. But I guess it's also kind of true with Rapier. Like, Rapier isn't that good in a vacuum. You need to be, like, 2-hitting it. Look at that. That's so broken. I need more strength. That's like 12. That's like over 1,000 damage for that attack. That's well over 1,000 damage. Holy hell. I need to respec and put more points into strength, because you can get like 20 extra damage on it too with 60 strength. I think Red Iron Twin Blade is like the weapon. Other than Ice Rapier. Uh-oh. No, don't, no, 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 no. No! I got greedy. I forgot the second fire does like 10 times as much damage. Whatever. Just do it again. We'll run it back. We'll give it one more shot. Told myself I wouldn't. Actually, let's compare it. Let's actually do like a direct comparison here. Yeah, Aldi is the hardest boss. He is. Aldi is the hardest boss. He, Aldi once called me funny looking. And, he told me that I, stink. And also, he said that my girlfriend doesn't love me. And those are things that Aldi has said to me personally. It's not in the game's dialogue, but that's what Aldi has said to me personally, behind the scenes, right? Because you got to understand that Dark Souls 2 is a stage show, but you know Aldi is like a real guy. You know, that's like an actor, and you know Aldi, him, you know, Giant Fireman. You know, we're all familiar with that, and he was telling me about how, yeah, exactly. It's like his behind the stage, or yeah, his backstage. Courtesy is non-existent. He has all these random demands. Like he has to demand, he demands, like specific, whatever. Like he specifically demands, like, you know, his own trailer and stuff. And he's a nightmare to what is it called? Yeah, it's about as good. It's actually about as good, which is pretty incredible. So that's with Old Leo Ring. Yeah, exactly. You know, only green M&Ms or whatever. He won't eat a red M&M. He won't eat red M&Ms or blue M&Ms. Only green. He loves screaming at grips and stuff. He's infamous for pooping on the floor. That's Hollywood for you. Oh shoot. That's Hollywood for you. You know. They say that Stephen Fry does the same thing, and sort of. You end up spending more stamina, and so it's basically not really worth it, because you don't apply more proxy of your dark weapon. Yeah, it's show business, exactly. You know, Daniel Day-Lewis is also really infamous for that. Just pooping on the floor. See, God, we're really going to the gutter today. Jeez, I really saw my window there, and I just took it. God, it's so gross. Oh, come on. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis is really bad like that. Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg is another one where, you know, you gotta expect to be, you know, you're cleaning up everything, you know. I mean, they're all Scientologists, you know. They don't believe in anything. You know, they're like, you know, you come up to them and they're like, I need a water bottle, and you're like, okay, I'll get you a water bottle, but the water bottle that you need to get them is like only found in the northern part of Sweden or whatever, you know. It's the only one. You go there and you're like, what kind of water bottle do you want? And then yeah, and there's all these celebrities are like this. Yeah, exactly. Aldi is the kind of guy. Aldi is the kind of guy to call you ugly. That's Aldia's main thing. Aldia loves calling people ugly. It's kind of weird. You would think that Aldia wouldn't do that. It's kind of the main thing that Aldia does. He's kind of infamous for it, actually. And being really angry all the time is the other thing Aldia does really well. And just being angry all the time. Exactly. Can you believe that? Can you believe guys like that? I mean, look at him. Look at his stupid nose. Look at his weird tentacle. What's going on with that? Look at his red eyes. Look at his tree body. Humankind is a torch. We burn and then we go out. For my part, it is just more obvious, the nature of my reality. So what is your choice, young undead? Do you choose to honor the torch or to deny it? Tell me now. Do you have want for love, comfort, home? Or do you desire the dark, the depths of it, the fear, the terror? Do you deny such evil things? Do you want power? Do you want change? Do you fear nothing, young undead? Do you seek to be free of the curse of undeath, or do you embrace it, young undead? There was once a story long ago about a man who died in poison, and a man who burned up in anger, and a man who froze to death in his own in his own spite for the world around him. But you, my friend, what choice do you make? Will you sit upon the throne? Will you? Will you sit upon the throne? Oh, fudge. Oh, cool. Iframes. Look at those dirty iframes. Oh, shoot. Luckily, this boss is actually really easy. Oh, okay, I think I'm just gonna end the stream. Well, actually, no. We'll go one more. We'll do one more attempt and then I'll end the stream. I really want to beat this game before I end the stream. I really want to end the cycle before I end the stream. If I can. Young undead. Yeah, it's like Aldia, honestly, behind the scenes, Aldia is almost as bad as Ellen DeGeneres. That's another one. you got to watch out for is Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres, real bad. Whoopi Goldberg is real bad. Steven Seagal, he's really terrible. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is infamous for being absolutely terrible to work with. Nobody wants to work with Bruce Willis. Steven Seagal, there's another one, yeah. Honestly, even Dwayne The Rock Johnson's hard to work with. You'd be surprised. Even Dwayne Johnson, you know, he's surprisingly difficult to work with. It's like really tough to really get him in character and stuff like that, and he's always busy doing whatever, you know. Not Matt Damon. There's another guy that's also really tough to work with too. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. I guess Tom Cruise is kind of nice. And then Aldi Escala, The First Sin. Infamous for being the worst celebrity to work with. Is he? Is that why they call him The Rock? I saw him in Jungle Cruise or whatever, and he was really bad. Or no, Jumanji. I saw him in Jumanji, and it was like really terrible. It was like really awful. I was at the movie theater where you get to drink. And I wasn't even drinking. So you tell me how good it was. It's like a kid's movie. Oh, come on. Can't even punish that. I gotta just Dark Orbit. This is like the easiest boss in the game, and I'm just like goofing it up so badly. I'm just like completely screwing it, just completely laughably like goofing it so badly. No matter how easy he is. Well, one thing he's got to say about Aldia is that he may be really terrible to work with, on set, but he's absolutely really handsome. You know, when he calls everyone else ugly, it's like you got to give him that he is a really handsome man. It's like, no wonder he has so many groupies. You know, his slug body, his weird tentacles, the fact that he's made out of wood, I guess. His weird hairs that are fake. His big nose. His like weird dumb nose. It makes no sense. His one eye. He's only got one eye. Look at his mouth. Look at his thick butt. Look at his giant dump truck. He's got a big, huge dump truck, too. It's like, damn, boy. Look at that hole. Look at that big thing he's got in the back. Look at all that. Oh, shoot. Look at that huge dump truck. Is he gonna go to phase 2? Here he goes. It's like that's the thing is that I think all the women in Hollywood do love Aldia though. Even though he's like a disgusting, terrible freak, I think the women of Hollywood do love Aldia. I think that he's Cosmopolitan's #1 hottest man. Vanity Fair #1 hottest celebrity. Year after year. I think that's not how that works. I think you don't just like win. I think it's actually just like a purely promotional thing where they pay you for it. And then if you're like a a really common list of the top hottest celebrities. Aldia Escala, The First Sin. You know, E! News loves covering him because he's just so good looking. he gets married to he's really monogamous. That's the other thing about Aldia is he's really monogamous. That's the crazy thing. You think Aldia would be like really getting into the groupies and like doing the whole groupie thing, but no, he's actually super monogamous. He's like the most monogamous man in Hollywood. And his wife is like really good looking. She's like a pediatrician or something. So love him or hate him, you know. He's Aldia Scholar the First Sin, and there's no way around that. Oh. Okay, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill this guy. Oh. No, 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 no! What are you doing, Aldia? You bastard. You fool. Oh, God. No! 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 Why? What did I... Why? What did I do wrong? Okay, I just gotta end stream. Aldia is cruel. Odd. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stream, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for tuning in. It's been really fun. And I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so I need to be really clear about what days I'm streaming and what days I'm not, because I think I said there would be a stream on Tuesday and there wasn't because I decided to take that day off. So there's definitely not going to be a stream on Friday. This coming Friday. There will be a stream tomorrow. There will not be a stream on Friday. And have a good night, everybody. Well, I'm done. I'm done streaming. So go eat your dinner. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching so much, and feel free to catch me tomorrow or whatever. Have a good night.